Well, hello once again. Francis here with the Texas Roadrunner channel. Now, Texas has a lot of interesting geology, a lot of limestone areas, which makes it, for nature, make a lot of cool caves. Now, one of my videos, I can't remember which day it was when I went out to that Texas Highway 90 thing. Then I went up in the hill country. We went to Cascade Caverns, and while I was there, found a whole bunch of other literature on other caves. Now, I've been to all of these caves before, but I reported it on my website at the time. So I'll probably do a more in-depth on Cascade Caverns. But for right now, I got together a bunch of old pics and a little bit of video from my previous experiences from, let's see, where is it? Longhorn Caverns, okay? And this is out in the hill country too. So neat place to visit if you're ever in the area, and enjoy the show. So here is Texas, and we'll dig a little bit deeper, or drill a little bit deeper into the hill country. So you see Highway 281 there, just go north from San Antonio and turn on Park Road 4 west. Sooner or later you will find the entrance to Longhorn Cavern State Park. And here's the HQ from the parking lot. We'll head on in and pick up our tickets. And it has a gift shop in the back, and as you can imagine, being a cave, they also sell a lot of rocks, right? Well, the tour wasn't ready for a while, so we decided to, oh yeah, let me take a step back. Here's a few maps of the underground of the cave they had on display. So like I said, we still had some time before the next tour, so we grabbed a map, went outside, and took a look around. Apparently this is a national landmark. Also, it is has their own Texas state historical marker too. And while walking around, you can see a lot of architecture that the CCC did back in the 1930s. I think that's the Civilian Corps of Civilian Conservation Corps. The yucca was obviously in bloom at this time. This is the old administration building. It's not being used now, but you can walk around. I think you can get to one of the top decks. And they do have a picnic area. And near the picnic area is a nature trail. We didn't have that much time, so we explored a little further to the observation tower. This is a really cool structure. So let's go on in and take a look around. Here's the first floor. What's cool is they have this staircase that takes you all the way to the top of the tower. So let's go on up. Here's a look down. Now we're on top looking around. Nice view of the Texas Hill Country. And yes, there is a castle there. It's usually used for corporate events and also wedding ceremonies. So it's getting time to get back to the tour, and this is some of the stairways that lead into the entrance of the cave. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Oh yeah, they got some rules. So let's go further down. And we're waiting on our guide. He needs to open up the gate. Where is he? There he is. Our last look up before going in. And this is a one-way in, one-way out. This is our guide showing us a few things. Goodbye, outside world. We're heading on in. Now, this cave doesn't have a lot of interesting formations, but it has a few. They do use lights that they shine on calcite crystals, but the lights are different colors to make that color. Now, this cave was made because it was once an underground river. And that's how a lot of these structures are made. You can see on the ceiling there how the water swirled around to make these little ovals. More calcite crystals. Again, the calcite crystals are really kind of like clear to yellow, so it's really color lighting. That's an interesting formation there. Reminds me of a brain. Actually, we're back on the outside here. And the cave does have bats. Oh, there's Evie. I can't remember how many girlfriends ago she was. Now this is called the boot print, as you can tell. This is really on the ceiling. And here's some more of those calcite crystals I was telling you about earlier. And this is they call it the Indian Council Room. Yeah. And here's some interesting formations. We all think it's a dog, right? There's a little walk around. And it's all naturally made too. Another little bat we found. And ready to go back out. Okay, I'm back. Hope you enjoyed the tour. There is another state park called Inks Lake State Park, which is just down the park road number 4 from the cavern that we visited. So later, I'll do another video on an in-depth tour of that place. Until next time, you guys, take care. I'm Francis Kiefel, and I approved this video.